Commit to the process, guys. What do I mean by this? There's this sense when I teach students, when I interact with new singers or intermediate singers, there's this sense of finding a silver bullet, getting to this end point where singing just becomes this easy thing you don't have to worry about anymore. Now, there is some degree of truth in that. There's some amount of truth in that. But there's also some misunderstanding there. Let me be very, very clear in this video. The process that you go through as a beginner or as an intermediate to find your voice each day is ongoing. It continues. Now, every day when I get up, I'm trying to find my voice. I'm trying to find the best voice I can. And that process of discovery is really, by and large, the same as it was the very first day I decided I wanted to be a singer. It really entails the same issues that crop up, the same challenges, the same emotional stuff that can come up, the same technical stuff that can come up, all to lesser degrees, and all focused in on a better outcome now. But by and large, I'm navigating that road every day, trying to find the right way. And some days I get it better than others. Some months I get it better than others. Right now I feel pretty confident in my singing. But when I look back to a few weeks ago, I feel like, or a few months ago, I feel like, yeah. It's just the nature of it. What happens is we forget. It's very difficult as humans to keep track of things over more than a period of a couple of weeks. We have a long-term memory, yes. But it's very vague and deals with broad strokes. It doesn't deal with intricate details that we kind of figure out and work with day to day. So it's very easy as singers to forget. And really, this process of leaving the right path as a singer and realizing a few months down the line and recentering, that's the process of forgetting. What happens is we forget and we come across hurdles and walls again, and that forces us to remember. And when we remember, we come back to center and we're like, of course, how I know this. I knew this a year ago. I knew this 5 years ago. How did I forget? It's just so hard to keep track of all the different variables, in our personality, in our technique, in our emotions day to day, all these types of things. It's so easy to forget, and it's so natural to forget. Yeah? So because of that, we have to try and build each day from a sense of experience, a sense of we've got to do this slowly and as methodically as we can so that we have the most reliable outcome each day. And the slower and more methodical we can be in that process, the more step-by-step and gradual we can be each day, the less margin we have for error, the less room we have for little niggles to creep in. It's like this. Yeah, you're down the straight and narrow as a singer. You're confident in what you're doing. One day you're feeling a bit under the weather. You push a little bit, just a smidge. And the next day you go back totally normal again, or the next couple of days later. Now, at some point, you might have a period of a week or so where you start to drift a tiny bit, a smidge, just a millimeter or two off center. And you'll be very busy. You'll be doing other things. You won't necessarily be as focused on building your voice the right way each day, just for a week or two. And that millimeter off, it goes unnoticed. And it sets. So you're then that millimeter off. What tends to happen a few weeks later is the same thing. You go another millimeter off. And over a period of a few months, this millimeter turns into a centimeter or a few centimeters. And that's when we start to hit these walls and hurdles. And then all of a sudden, we will remember again. And that's the process. When we talk about balancing the voice, we're really talking about this loss, this losing of this forgetting of what we found 5 months ago or a year ago, and reminding ourselves of what we found. The true, simple, clean technique that's reliable, that we don't have to logically process and figure out every day. Keep it very childlike and simple and easy. Broad strokes, at least to start with each day, and then we hone in on details. This gives us less chance of forgetting, frankly. And I'll leave you that for today, guys, yeah? Have a good one. Bye! Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you want my help personally, you can book a one-on-one training session. Drop me a message. My email is in the description. And if you feel like this message was of value, then please feel free to make a donation equal to that value. Again, donation link is in the description. And finally, please share this video with other singers you know. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you in another video. Bye!